Good evening, Sacred Grounds.
Good evening, our Joseph.
The rain came pouring down outside the Safeway store. I was paying for my groceries when I caught the scent of cooking meat only a few feet away. I don't know what kind of meat, and I probably never will. All I remember is that as I finished paying, I heard her shout out, "Hot dog! $1!" There she was, in all her Safeway uniform splendor, a middle-aged Vietnamese woman in a predominantly Chinese neighborhood hawking the American dream. "Hot dog, $1!" she said again as people dribbled in and out through the store's main entrance. Sometimes a question, "Hot dog, $1?" And sometimes a statement of fact, "Hot dog, $1." Sometimes a chronicle sign reading itself aloud to the gathering throngs, "Hot dog, $1!" Just enough to catch her impulse just before lunchtime. In my mind, this was the beginning of a Broadway song. I tried to imagine what notes would support her clear and honest voice, perhaps in the key of G. I imagined her being joined by a baritone voice and then a bass, all singing the same refrain, "Hot dog, $1!" I started to assign bass notes to the other voices, an F, a D7, and other dominant and subdominant tones. I imagined the grocery checkers chiming in, and then the customers one by one and then in groups until everyone in the store was singing it. I imagined someone on the side singing in a complimentary chord scheme, "Pickle, relish, mustard, onions, ketchup, if that's the way you go." As Claude says this, the shoppers form a line facing the audience. The build-up chords are played. Do you see the people shop, searching for bargains in the corn? Was there a Safeway in your neighborhood the day that you were born? Can you live on beets and beans? How about 20 pounds of rice? Buy by the trainload, but we still will uphold the price. For all the shoppers of the world, we have the sales that never end. If you have sufficient income, we will always be your friend. We have what you need and we constantly urge you to spend. Will you join our discount plan? If you join now, we'll waive the fee. Is there a place beyond the checkout stand that you would rather be? It's what the country's moving towards, things that we can and can't afford, and all of our jobs that won't return from their trips abroad. Hot dog, $1. It's a meal that most of people can afford. Hot dog, $1. At the ballpark you'd be paying 10 times more. "I'll take one," said the man in the golfing cap. "I'll take one too," said shopper Tiffany. And the woman with the dog, "We're 300 million strong. Though things may suck, we get along. But in a bad economy, there's nowhere else we'd rather be. And though some people at the top would rather all our thinking stop, we'll act as one until we're free, we can overcome. Hot dog, $1. It's something all the folks that take can share. Although we don't know just what it is, it's safe to say that we don't care. All we know that it's ours and something that's tangible and brown. Pour the mustard with the smile and let's all chow down. Let's all chow down. I realized that I'd been standing there in the middle of Safeway a little longer than I intended. I looked around quickly to see if anyone had noticed me, but everyone seemed to be involved in their own business. I bought a hot dog from her and walked out into the rain.
Joseph, for God's sake!